John Shepherd, Farms and Estate Manager for HR Bourne & Sons. I'm North East Lincolnshire, approximately 15,000 acres. 13,000 of that is family owned. We've been looking for a number of years for a supplier, for an alternative supplier for AgChem, who would talk to us sensibly and offer us a good, reliable source for AgChem. We've come across the Rotan products on a number of occasions. We've now found that they've got products that we rely on and we require, particularly the SUs. They've provided us with an excellent source of products, particularly the SUs. I would think we'll use an awful lot more. The deliveries have been excellent. The products have mixed well. We've had no issues with them whatsoever. Hopefully we'll be able to develop the relationship a lot better.
Well, strangely enough, I'd hardly ever heard of Rotan until 4 or 5 years ago, and I first used the product tebuconazole mainly because of my contact with one of their area managers, technical manager, and he told me about the business. I tried tebuconazole, got on really well with it, and then we looked at the sulfonylureas, because it doesn't really sit very well when you just get one company having sole use of good SUs. There are other SUs about in the marketplace. I absolutely wouldn't touch them. You need confidence in the product that you're going to have, and let's be perfectly frank about it. We've been used to good quality sulfonylureas, and it has to match that. The experience I've had with the products that I've had from Rotan equal to that in every aspect. Packaging, I have to say, is certainly somewhat better, but once you get in the tank, what you're wanting is a job to be done. We cannot afford cleavers, right? So we have to almost always spray probably 80 and 90% of the land for cleavers in the spring. There are products for Oxipar that we can use, but it doesn't always do some of the other weeds that we want to do, like the charlotte and rape, etc. So we tend to use the Ergon, which we've got on great with. And almost always the product's in a multiple tank mix. Now, that is absolutely vital to us. We've got 4 sprayers, and when they go, they've got to go. The consistency is vital. We can't have 4 or 5 different products in the shed and different rates, because it's just not right to do that. And last year I was lucky enough to be invited to go to China, probably because I hinted I would like to know more about their business before I went whole hog, as it were. And I have to say that they are very serious. They're a very serious business. And we went round the R&D, we went round the labs, and we met some serious senior people, and you cannot help but be impressed. This game is all about trust, If you can trust a guy, you can start talking about the products and learn about those. We only choose what we believe to be the best, and don't have any fears about going direct. It's not a problem at all. If we order the product the day before, we get it early next morning, and that's a prerequisite with all our distributors. But it worked, and we were never once let down, so I've got no problem whatsoever with that.